explain to our viewers through Akshita Nandgopal why it's such a tricky alliance on both sides. Remember, there are lots of players on both sides. Akshita will give us this explainer and then I'll come to you, Sanju Verma. Go ahead, Akshita. Tell us why Bihar is such a maha mess.
So let's break this down, Rajdeep, focusing first on the NDA, where you've got the numbers, how many seems to be sorted, who gets what. There's a bit of question marks and confusion over that. So let's put out the numbers first on our screens of what the NDA looks like right now. 50-50 between the BJP and JDU, 101 and 101 there. So a big difference here, and the big takeaway from that is clearly that the BJP is also in a commanding position now in Bihar, where they've ensured that they have an equal split, equal number, the BJP and the JDU. The other big headline that emerges is, of course, as far as the LJP is concerned. This is where there was a bit of a hiccup because Chirag Paswan was demanding a lot more, a bigger slice of the seat pie, if you will. The JDU wasn't very happy with Chirag Paswan even getting 29. Then the likes of the RLM, HAM also spoke out, saying, why aren't we getting as much as Chirag Paswan? You had Kushwaha, you had also the likes of Manji speaking out constantly saying, we're not being treated in a fair manner. But this is the numbers, essentially the formula that's been cemented and finalized. There are, however, some niggles as far as which seat goes where for the NDA too. But let's break down also what was announced today. 71 seats names were announced, Rajdeep, by the BJP today. And we've done an analysis of really the kind of representation in those seats. If you look at out of the 71, 46 seats that we've broken down, the maximum representation is to OBC, with 20 of those seats going to, in fact, OBC faces, 11 with the EBC, 9 women candidates, and 6 SC/ST. In a state like Bihar, where, of course, caste matters, representation matters, this number is very, very crucial. 46 out of the 71 is what we've broken down for you. From the NDA, let's move now to the Mahagathbandhan, where so far we don't even know how many sources. And I'll highlight again here that this is what sources tell us the formula could look like. The confirmation, maybe we'll get in a few hours. But going by what our sources are telling us, the RJD will get 135. The Congress has been pushing hard and looks like somewhere between 61 to 63 is where it will settle. Our sources telling us at this point that it could be 61. VIP, which we were just referring to, Rajdeep, Mukesh Sahni has been bargaining hard. There's been a lot of talk about what he could do next. At this point, what we're hearing is 16 for VIP. The left, we're talking about that, including the CPIML, 29 to 31 seats. Remember, the CPIML had released a first list and then withdrawn it. As far as the VIP is concerned, we're hearing 16. Will that change? If it does, the Congress reportedly is pushing that we need more seats then. But besides that, the other sticking points within the Mahagathbandhan is really about Tejashwi Yadav being the CM face. Reportedly, the Congress isn't on board and going ahead and endorsing that. But for the Mahagathbandhan, at this point, he will be the CM face. There's no announcement expected on a Deputy Chief Minister face. This despite the fact that there have been some voices within the Mahagathbandhan saying make that announcement as well. But besides that, the contentious seats, we've spoken of how many. What about the seats? A couple of them that the Congress is pushing for. You look at Kahalgaon, where the Congress is saying, give this to us because it's been their bastion till 2015, after which the Congress lost it. But they believe that this is a seat that they can hold on to. And then there is also Narkatiyaganj, huge Muslim population. So all parties see potential in that particular seat of it coming their way. So that's another big bone of contention. The other seat, the third seat in which we're seeing, in fact, some sort of a fight is, in fact, the Varsaliganj seat, which the Congress narrowly lost in 2020. And so they believe that this time, if it comes to them, if it's brought into their pocket, they can ensure a win in that particular seat. So these three seats, issues are there, which we'll have to see if it's ironed out. The coming hours, the Congress CEC meet, that will be crucial. But like you mentioned, Rajdeep, time is running out. Less than 48 hours to go for the nomination deadline.
Okay. Appreciate you joining me there, Akshita.